Don't have sex unless you're really in love. I wanted to create this video especially for my ladies. For my divine feminines that are on your spiritual journey, this video is for you. It's just a healthy reminder that we might need, especially in today's world. See, as women, we're the nurturers. And when we fall in love, we can fall so hard. And sex is so sacred. It's a beautiful act. But I want you to reserve yourself for when you really fall in love. Okay, don't have sex unless you're really in love. And I'm going to share with you my ideas on what real love is, what to look out for. Choose real love because you're worth it. Don't have sex unless you're really in love. I want you to remember your worth, like know your worth. We have so much power and influence as women. A lot of the problems that we see out in the world, we're able to heal and we're able to create a healthier world, a more loving world, but it starts with us, and so we can't control anything outside of us, but we can practice self-control. And when we increase our self-love, our self-worth, our value, when we really start to value ourselves as women, this is where it's going to have a ripple effect and we're going to see beautiful shifts in the world. I'm talking to my old self, my past self, and I want to just remind you, drop me a comment if you're here with me on this video, drop white hearts so I know who's a real one. Don't have sex unless you're really in love because that's what you really deserve. So when we talk about knowing your worth and we talk about self-esteem, self-confidence, self-respect, it's about embodiment, right? Because it's one thing to know things, but it's another to be practicing it in real life. Your actions, your day-to-day, how do you see yourself? Like, do you see yourself as worthy of love? Because many of us, we grow up and we're just thrown into this crazy world. And so you have to have standards for your life and preserve yourself for real love because that's what you're worth. And this is different for everyone because maybe you don't want to get married or, everybody's on their own journey, but make sure that if you share yourself in the deepest way possible with another human being, you're really in love. Because if you don't, it could hurt you and harm you, your mind, body, spirit, and it could have some really harsh consequences because sex is so powerful. But we're living in a world that tries to make light of it and tries to make it seem like, it's spiritual warfare, so lust is thrown in our face, and we're taught as women, like we're shown harsh examples to use our body to get a man and to pervert our sexual energy and to drain ourselves and to cheapen ourselves. But you're better than that. So when I say like know your worth, it's about you knowing how valuable you are inside because the divine is living in you and through you. And we want to wash away all the lies of the world, right? Because your worth is inherent. You were born worthy of love, a queen, a goddess, for my fellows, a king. But it's not enough to know that. You have to live that way. So it's about how you see yourself and the values that you hold for yourself and the standards, which is why I talk to you guys about celibacy. Celibacy because don't share your body unless they're worthy of you. It's important, like preserve yourself, know your worth, self-respect. You're not desperate, right? And so when we think about the world today, some guys, like let's say a man enters your life, right? You're getting to know him, you like him. That's not enough to have sex with him. Like he doesn't deserve those parts of you. And it's like, we disrespect each other on earth, because we're just moving too fast. We're rushing the process. It's like everybody is thirsty for love in one way or another, whether they want to admit it or not. But when we can't be real with ourselves, then now we're creating chaos on earth and we're hurting each other. So take your time. Like, that's the biggest thing I've learned on my own journey. Real love takes time. Like, if you don't actually like this person, love them with their clothes on all the way. Like, if you wouldn't go to the moon and back for them without ever having touched their skin or body, then you don't really love them. So you got to give yourself time, and he has to do the same thing for you. Because see, a guy who's just trying to rush you, a guy who's not really trying to get to know you in a real way and care for you and fall in love, why should he get to have you in that way? It's gonna hurt you if you do it. So the first thing I want you to remember is your worth. Embody your worth like a queen. See yourself as a queen. See yourself as a goddess. How does a goddess behave? She has boundaries. She has standards. She loves herself deeply. And it's about real love for yourself, you know, and that means protection, like protecting your heart, your mind, your body, because this is what you're worth, right? And then your outside relationships, they'll reflect that, but it's an inside job first. Sex can be so tempting, especially when you like somebody. Let's say you're not sure if you're in love or you're just getting to know them, but you're attracted to them physically. So you might just want to take it there and then see what happens. So many people are out here having sex and then falling in love. Maybe, but that's backwards. And the main thing is that it can cause so much harm and chaos. It's like we're causing the trouble, then we have to heal and all that stuff. So there's real consequences. I mean, you can create a child, right? And that's what happens to countless people. In my case as well. I mean, my daughter is 8 years old. I had to learn a hard lesson, you know, and sex is not casual. Like, I went most of my 20s feeling like it was. Like, okay, well, I'm single, or, you know, I'm just dating. It's not too serious. It's not a big thing. Everybody does it. But half the time, was I even truly in love, right? And so, but sex has real consequences. You can create a soul tie, and when you have sex with somebody else, you guys are merging. Like, you're absorbing all of their trauma and drama and everything, you know? And so it's about protecting yourself and making healthy choices for you. But that comes from a deep place within you. So that's where your self-worth is. And we have to remember it. We have to embody it. And we have to have standards, okay? Don't look to the world to guide you, because the world is gonna just put you on the wrong path. You'll be in in a crazy headspace. You wanna go within and decide for yourself and know who you are, what you want, what you deserve. We have to unlearn to relearn, because a lot of times our choices and our attachment styles, what we like in a partner, a lot of times, most of the time, it's coming from childhood. And the majority of people, if not every person on earth, had some toxicity in their childhood in one way or another. So it's important for you to, like, just journal, do shadow work. Sign up for coaching with me one-on-one if you want to do inner work. Like, if you've had trouble in your relationships, or if you're brand new on a celibacy journey, if you're wanting to start one, if you want to attract real love to you, then sign up to work with me one-on-one. Okay, so I've opened up coaching and I'll link it down below. Send me an email to set it up, or you can take a course that I have. But regardless, like, even if you don't work with me one-on-one, do this type of work on yourself to recognize, like, what do you actually think about yourself? What do you believe about love? What kind of relationships have you had? Like, go deeper. So do things like shadow work and explore yourself, discover your behaviors, like why you choose what you choose, and it's going to reveal so much about you to you. So when we talk about like your self-esteem and self-worth, a lot of times it's just unlearning toxic behaviors that we've picked up, washing ourselves clean, giving yourself a chance to start brand new. Like, we're not our mistakes, and we're not like the things that you were doing unconsciously. You're just here to learn and to do better, but it's like you're gonna have this inner glow when you start to cleanse yourself and you start to know better and be better, deserve better. You're gonna attract better. Like, it always starts with us. Like, it starts with you. Don't have sex unless you're really in love. Like, this is a simple way to start. This is how I started my spiritual journey. Like, I started practicing celibacy. I was like, okay, well, like, if I want to find real love, I have to become it within myself. And real love is not me just sharing my body with a man who's like not even my husband, who's not even, we're not in a deep, committed, real, devoted, healthy, okay, keyword healthy relationship. If it's not that, then why would I give the most sacred parts of me to him? Like, that's disrespectful to me, and he don't deserve that. Like, he doesn't. And also, ladies, like, how do you think men would look? How do you think men look at women who are not doing this in a way, right? Because it's so easy to blame men and be like, men are this, men are that. But we as women have to hold the standard within our life. Are you just sleeping with a guy that, oh, well, you like him, he likes you, you've been on a few dates, like, oh, he bought you this, so, or he took you on vacation, so you have to. Like, nah, no. Have standards. Maybe it's not as deep as celibacy for you, but it should be like a conscious choice. Don't fall into the trap of like just going with the flow and just seeing what happens. Like, don't have sex unless you're really in love. And this goes for every age. You know what I mean? Like, every age. And this is real beauty. This is high self-esteem, high standards. Like, the standards you hold for other people, they're going to reflect the standards you have for yourself. And so you're allowed to create them. Don't let the world shame you and call you bougie or a B word. Like, that's coming from a very dark, evil place. Like, you need to remember who you are, know who you are, and hold yourself to a high standard. Hold yourself to a high standard. Now it's going to be easier for you to hold others to that same standard. You're not holding them to a high standard that you don't have for yourself, you know? So that's why it's always starts within. Fall in real love firstly. Fall in love first and then have sex, because it's going to last longer. Because, see, people are having sex for the excitement, for the thrill, for the rush, for the love, for the affection, for the intimacy, for the pleasure. But that's only gonna last just so long, right? Yeah, it's fun in the moment, it's exciting in the moment, it's making you happy in the moment, but what about afterwards? So if you want lasting pleasure, if you want lasting comfort and connection and intimacy and love, you want to fall in love first. It's like so much sweeter this way. You know what I mean? Because it's like you create a real connection, one that extends past the bedroom, and it's deeper and it can expand. You can build upon it, and this is what we deserve. You know, like, don't sell yourself short. Don't limit yourself. Don't think that, well, the world's crazy, because I used to be me. The world's crazy, but unconsciously. Like, I didn't know I was thinking this way, but looking back, I think I just figured, well, the world's crazy, like, guys are like this, so, like, whatever. Like, it wasn't a healthy mindset that I was in, which is why I love sharing with you guys about self-love, real love, nourishing our relationships, nourishing ourselves, your feminine energy. Make sure you're being given to and not just giving, right? And a healthy relationship is so much more than sex. A real relationship is not just sex. It's a situationship and a fling, or so casual. Oh, I'm dating all these guys because I'm afraid of love, or I fear that no one's gonna really love me. They're not gonna really be faithful. All men are like this. All women do is that. Like, we have to heal ourselves because we deserve real love, and God made us to be loved. And then, especially as a woman, you have so much love to give, but you also want to open your heart to receive it. And don't open your legs before you open your heart, girl. Uh-oh. So real love is possible, but we have to hold the standard. And like, any men who get mad at a message like this, like, that just tells you where their mind's at, where their heart's at. And we have to be moving from a secure place. We have to have faith, and we have to treat each other properly with respect, real love, care, and nourishment. This is what our soul truly craves, is like real love, not just a temporary thrill. Sex should be the icing on the cake, okay? There might be people out here telling you a man's gonna leave you if you don't have sex with him. Okay, let him leave then, because see, a man, whether he's aware of it or not, also needs affection, intimacy, communication, nourishment spiritually, nourishment and support mentally, emotionally. He needs to feel safe with his woman, cared for. This is real love, not just a pleasure on his body. Like, that is so fleeting. And it's like, that's why we see people who are like, with this person, because they're not receiving what they're really needing. They keep looking for it in different people, but they're never going to get it, because the flesh, physical pleasure, that's not what you really need. What you really need is love, is to give yourself a chance to love. Don't have sex unless you're really in love. Okay, so the last point I want to share with you guys is about commitment. And it matters. It matters, ladies especially. Please do not fool yourself to think that you can be with a guy and it's just that he doesn't have to commit to you, and that you'll be okay emotionally because maybe you're doing your own thing, he's doing his own thing. It's gonna end up hurting you, whether you're aware of it or not. And if nothing else, on a spiritual level, because you're worth so much more than that. You're worthy of real love. So eliminate any thought that tells you that you're not, because you're worth real love. You're worth being committed to, loved properly, respected, valued, honored, cherished, uplifted, protected, cared for. These are real love. This is real love. Like, how do you know if a guy really loves you, right? Because I told you guys I would tell you this. You know that he truly loves you when he is helping you. He's there for you in a real way. He protects you. He protects your mind, your spirit. He has your back. He cares for you in a real way. He provides for you. Yes, even materially, like, he provides because he wants to make sure you're good. Like, he takes you as a piece of himself. He wants to make sure you're healthy. He's looking out for you, your well-being. He's doing what's in your best interest, not just his own. So it's like a selfless act. And these are deep things that, of course, like, you're not going to just meet a guy and then all of a sudden, like, he's taking you as a part of himself. Like, allow him to reveal who he is to you. And same thing for you. Like, we're so layered as people, right? So it just takes time. It takes time. So this video is just a reminder not to rush. And it's a reminder to know your worth and embody it. Don't just think like, oh yeah, that would be nice, but that's not the world we live in. No, no, no. The world is a reflection of who you are inside. Your world, your reality is a reflection of what you really think. So we want to get to what those thoughts are, reshape them if we need to, and then hold to the standard even when it gets hard, tough, difficult. But that's where the true test is, like, of your integrity and of your values. Like, what do you really value. So it's not about being a monk, you know, it's not about being a nun and being like, I just can't do it because I'm not married. I got to find a husband. Like, you don't want to be moving from a desperate place, but you want to be moving from a healthy place, a healthy mindset. Be confident in who you are and give yourself all the love and nourishment you need, because the more that you practice self-love, the easier it is to determine like what other relationships are reflecting that love back to you and what relationships are not, okay? So I hope this video helped you in some way. I'm sending you so much love, power, healing on your journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye.